Hey Men's Room, what's up? It's week 33, week 32. The topic this week is about Transgender Pride, so thought I'd wear my Question Gender shirt from the Translating Identity Conference that's here at UVM every year in October or November. So the topic of Transgender Pride I think is awesome. Again, kudos to Warren for coming up with some really cool stuff to talk about. One of the questions is, what do you love about being trans, and how does being trans differ, give you a unique perspective, valuable perspective on society that differs from cisgender people? And to me, those are the same question. They kind of answer each other for me. That's why I said them both. The thing that I do love about being trans is that it gives me a unique and valuable perspective on society that cisgender people don't have. The particular perspective being that we get to, I guess, view the world. Some of us do, not all of us, granted. Some of us get to view the world through two different lenses, sometimes more than just two different lenses, depending on how we identify, how we operate in the world, how we get seen, and things along those lines. What I mean for me specifically is that I got to experience society as a woman for a number of years, and experience what some women go through in terms of fear and obvious or not obvious subtle expressions of sexism, the media's attack on women, advertising and commercials, and all the body image stuff that comes with it. So many different experiences that women have to deal with on a daily basis. And as a man, I get to have that perspective from a first-person basis, whereas most cisgender men don't have that. And if they are truly committed and want to be an anti-sexist ally, then they have to really work at it and really listen. Whereas I still have to do that, yes, but I also have a voice in the back of my head that tells me a little bit about what I went through, and gives me a point of reference, even in terms of listening to women. It gives me a point of reference. I think also just the experience of any sort of struggle, whether it's around gender, around race, around sexuality, around religion, or whatever, again, gives me a point of reference and allows me to empathize with all kinds of people dealing with all kinds of isms and coming from a variety of marginalized communities. Does not mean that I understand at all whatsoever. I don't understand the experience of being homeless in this country or any other country. I won't understand it unless I ever become homeless myself. But what I can empathize with is the self-hate that comes with feeling marginalized. I can empathize with feeling desperate at times so desperate that you just want to end it. That the desire to do right, but sometimes the only options you have are to do wrong, and a variety of other things. So yes, I don't know what it's like to be homeless. I don't understand the dailiness of it. I have a small fraction of an experience that allows me to empathize a little bit. I think it makes me more human. Not that cisgender people are not human. That's obviously not what I'm saying, is that this experience just allows me to connect with other people in a very, very different way. And fundamentally, I am in that school of thought that believes that all people are connected. I just think those of us that struggle a bit more than others are able to see it more clearly and really gravitate towards that connection instead of pulling away from it. So those are some things that I love about being trans and about our perspective and on society. Looking at some of the other questions, how do I feel about negative attitudes towards trans people, like pity and disgust? I could care less about disgust, to be honest. You're disgusted, then stay away. I don't know what to do for you. If you feel that strongly about another person, then just stay the hell away. There's no need for you to expose yourself to people like me if you don't want to. It's not like we're all over the place. You can totally avoid us. When it comes to pity, I've had a lot of people who've expressed pity in some form or another. Sometimes not as extreme as pity, but sometimes it's, in the guise of guilt around their own privilege, or it's in this form of, oh, I'm so sorry, you must have it so bad. And, I feel bad, and I wish, blah, insert a wish that they cannot make happen like that. It doesn't change anything in the world. Feelings like pity, guilt, they're useless feelings. Whether you're acting as an ally when you're feeling these things or not, it does nothing to change how gender is seen in this country and various societies and various cultures. It doesn't alter the fact that people are oppressed and made to function within a very strict binary. All it does is forces me to react to it. So when someone expresses those feelings of, oh, I feel so bad for you, I have to react in some fashion. And, whether it's trying to empathize back, which, puts that burden on me as a trans person to make you, a cisgender person, feel better about your shit, or it forces me to have to block you out. And that's a reaction in itself. My own silence can be a reaction. That may or may not deter you from doing the work that you should be doing anyway, regardless of my reactions. But it's, it's a decision that I have to make. So stop trying to, feel bad for us. If you want to do work around your privilege, then do work around your privilege. Don't seek out our permission or our feeling of, gratitude towards you. Not gonna get it through pity. That's for sure. Anyway, that's it from me, and as always, looking forward to seeing the vids from the other guys on the channel. Hope everyone is going to have a good week. Take care.